That was an abrupt beginning.
Yeah, that was different.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Enewtabie?
No, not much, Mr. Cato.
You thought it sounded like you might have a little cold or something.
No, a little stopped up, a little sick. Everything tastes like crap.
You just got back from a vacation, right?
Yeah, the great state of Tennessee.
Yep, we were so close, but so far away. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the show. We got a few people in here. Tony Horton is here. Tony Horton's great. It's good, everyone. Hope all is well. What a great time to be a collector. Absolutely. Roll keeper. It's Cato and Enewtabie. Rear era. That sounds like rear era. When you say it, it sounds like you're trying to, like you're cutting a record, like rear. What's up, rear era? Hail to the collective. Hello, cats and kittens from Kansas Boys. House Hendo is here. Channel member. Thank you, sir. Hey, yo. Another channel member, McDJ. Love McDJ. Awesome. Hey. DFS is here. Man, I wish this was a new hoodie. I've had this thing forever. Honestly, let me be a little upfront. Transformers 1 just came out on digital release today. I got home from work and I had exactly enough time to watch it and get in here. Because as Enewtabie will admit, I showed up like 5 minutes before we were supposed to start. So yeah, it just ended. It's fresh in my head. I really liked it.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it after this or later tonight, I think.
I'm gonna tell you what, and I know other people have said it. The previews, they did a horrible job of marketing this movie. I'm glad it was as successful as it is, but the previews did a crap job of showing what the movie was like. They said Badassatron about 4 times too many times. That was still stupid. It was stupid in the preview. It's stupid now.
Yeah.
But really, really good retelling of a way too familiar story. So yeah, good. It was awesome. And,
cool.
I bought it on digital.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I will certainly watch it again. It was like $20 to rent it or 25 to buy it. I was like, I'll buy it. Bought it on Voodoo. So yeah, it was really good. So yeah, but I say that because I forgot to put on the smoking jacket, which we're going to talk about that in a second. Like, do I wear that to Tfcon? Do I take the smoking jacket to Tfcon?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't think so, because I honestly think like 3 people there might recognize me. Otherwise, I'm just a guy walking around in a smoking jacket for no reason. Right? So.
Well, that's true. I don't know how many Transformers folks are watching this.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Although we are going to talk about TFCon a little bit. So, because I've always said I consider third-party Transformers independent toys.
Yeah.
If no one else does, I don't care. It's our show. We can consider what we want. The smoking jacket is a must for the panel. That's something else we're going to talk about. So maybe. Yeah. Although Balt Matrix will be there, he's got like 310,000 subscribers. So I'm sure he's going to be like, who the freak are these people? It's like him and Rodimus Prime will have like both of them have more subscribers than all the rest of us added up. But no, Brick Builder says, I'm a Transformers fan and I'm watching. Awesome.
Cool.
Yes, we're going to talk about TFCon, but yes, I am going to TFCon Baltimore. Maybe mistaken as a DC Elite. Probably not. It would take about 0.5 seconds of a conversation for that to be cleared up. Anyway, I wanted to say hello to everyone in the chat. And Enewtabie, like I said, you just got back on a quick vacation. We were relatively close to one another.
Yeah. What, about an hour?
Well, it should have been an hour and a half. But with 40 closed down, I would have probably had to go through SoCo and Cherokee and probably would have made it about 2 hours.
Yeah.
So that combined with work and just not enough time. And I know you had you were there 3 or 4 days. You had
Yeah.
family. Obviously, your family was there. Listen, we're grown ups. We realize that it's a pain in the ass to do what your family wants to do, and then kind of like to set aside a couple hours for a couple hours. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So it
I
just
went to
didn't.
Dollywood twice in one day. So
Yeah, and I didn't know you had been there before, but you had. You said you
yeah,
went there.
it's been a long time though.
Yeah.
Been like 13 years since we went.
I
But
love
we went
that
during the
place.
day and then we went back at night to see all the Halloween lights and stuff.
Oh man, they're still doing that. Yeah, the Christmas stuff will start soon, and that's gorgeous. But yeah, it's funny because you went on like the coldest days we've had,
Yeah, I had
and
shorts on.
now it's like 80 degrees every day
Yeah.
again.
I'm sick.
But
I got shorts on.
yeah, I wonder why. Um, let's see. Before we get into the news, we can talk about it. Oh, we got some more folks showing up. Yes, I am going to Tfcon Baltimore. I'll be there. Actually, be on a panel on Sunday at noon. Let's see. What's up, Jeff Morris? Tomb. I like seeing names that we don't see a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's good.
I mean, not that I don't like seeing names that we see all the time. You guys are awesome. I'm going on a micro vacation this week to Kern County. Oh yeah, I said hey to you, McDJ. Love you, mean it. Junkion is here, another good dude. Princeton Phalanx. Derek Chandler, good friend. I miss this guy. I want to see him. Hopefully, there's a con that we can both meet up at again. Derek's, basically the reason that anyone owns anything from Animal Wars of the Kingdom is Derek is one of the ones that are the main one that packed all that stuff up and send it to you. And we're going to talk about AWOC tonight. So I'm glad you're here, Derek. But first, while I don't have anything because it's been a really busy week, I have done no shopping. And the only thing that has come in for me this week, and I don't have it on me, is I got a new holster for my handgun. So I got a new everyday EDC holster, and that's not really something we show here. Urban Carry.
Oh, okay.
It's like a mixture of leather, which I'm not always fond of, like just straight up leather holsters, but it's leather Kydex, like crossbreed, and it's fantastic. I had a Kydex holster before. It just ate into my side.
Yeah, I like leather on the inside,
Yeah, so it's an in waistband, but it's got like nobody cares about this. So it's by Urban Carry. It was like $80. Got it in yesterday. Nice. It's so much more comfortable. But yeah, it's like the inside has a nice locking Kydex inner mold, and on the outside it's black leather, and it's very, very comfortable. I was ecstatic. I got to break it in a little bit. It's still a little stiff to holster.
Oh yeah.
But it's so much better than that pure Kydex when that thing was just chewing my side up. Anyway, nobody cares about that. But I care about...
Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. It's time for mail call.
If anybody got anything in, it was Enewtabie. Enewtabie, what'd you get in this week? Entertain the people.
So much stuff. Porch was full when I got home. All right, so what we got here? I got I don't know if anybody, Micro Galaxy Squadron, Pirate Snub Fighter from The Mandalorian. I got the 3-pack from Target, from Phantom Menace, the Pod Racers. Let's see what else we got. We got a bunch of Joe stuff. Got Starduster, got Coral and Falcon. And I'm not sure if the head looks any better.
Also, I'll tell you the best thing that came, not the best thing, but one of the best things that came from Ramen Toy, that Aces of Aviation, was that better Falcon head.
Then I got the Mandalorian special pack there.
How you feeling about that Mandalorian Transformers crossover?
It sucks. Looks like shit. Not buying it. Gotta be honest. And then I got this thing here today. This thing's freaking awesome, dude. I got a video coming up shortly. Masterverse Horde Trooper. This thing is like 9 inches. Chunk of plastic, but it looks cool. It's got translucent.
It does look cool. I'm a little disappointed that the box art was so much different than the toy, the actual toy. Am I right?
Well, I mean, you gotta see if I can do it on camera. So you got this little dude inside.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, like some damn Lord of the Rings shit going on in there. But I think I got a buzz because my damn cough medicine and this beer probably reacted.
There you go.
Yeah.
You making scissor. You mixing like beer and cough syrup.
Scissor.
That's like red.
Yep.
That's redneck scissor. That's what
Yeah.
you're making.
But yeah, you got the little backpack and carry the staff on the back. So that's solid. Got a bunch of other stuff too, but that's kind of really it. That video is coming up tonight, so y'all watch that after this.
Titan says the Mandalorian.
Yeah, it looks. You know what? If it looked like this, if it looked like that, right, and transform like they do to Joe's, you know how the vehicle looks just like the original vehicle, but look just like this and transform into a robot, I would buy it. But it looks like damn play school Mandalorian ship, and the robot looks like trash too. So,
are both of us blurry, Canuck? Because I would not be surprised that my internet is screwing everything up. It wouldn't be the first time. House Hendo cares about the holster. Thanks, sir. I appreciate that. On Dragon, hey now, it's cool that the stand incorporates into the box. That is cool. I think that's a neat thing that the blast effects become the stand, right? I think that's a neat thing, but I do think it's ugly.
It just looks. It's not what I would expect. Since you do such a good job with the Joe vehicles, like making them look like the original vehicle.
At least in vehicle mode.
Yeah. The robots. I think the newest one cut looks probably the best.
I think the crossovers work better when they don't have much to go on for the bot mode. Like they're trying to make the ship turn into the Mandalorian, like they have the Mandalorian helmet. But like to me, the more successful crossovers were like the DeLorean. That they had nothing to try to make the bot look like, right? You know what I mean? They didn't have to force a person look. They didn't try to make him look like Michael Knight. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Even like the Ecto 1 crossover, like the bot move was pretty good because it could be its own thing. It wasn't trying to look like it wasn't. They didn't try to make it transform into Egon, right? It just was a robot Ghostbuster. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but cleared up now. Nice sweater. Yeah, that's right. 1976, babies. Wait, no, 1776. I kid. Cleared up now. That's good. If it's scaled with Micro Galaxy, I'd get it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Enu was a bit blurry. Come on, man. I'm the blurry one here. No, he wasn't blurry.
When you go full screen, sometimes it does that.
Yeah, he wasn't blurry. It's the cough syrup. His screen is drunk. Okay, I got you. Canuck, why you guys got a bunch of toys behind you? Are you those nerd guys that play with dolls? First of all, I'm not a nerd. I'm not smart enough to be a nerd. Geeks don't have to be smart. So, take that, Canadian. I'm just kidding. I loved Canuck. He's awesome. I met him a couple times. Fantastic guy. Robert's Infinite Realms. Good to see you too, Robert. Appreciate you. I'm not drinking cough syrup though. Whiskey now, but not cough syrup.
I did buy moonshine when I was in the mountains.
Oh, I know
Did you?
you got that good fruity moonshine. People can make fun of me all they want, but man, that old Smoky's flavored moonshine is delicious.
I
Don't
like
get me wrong,
that when we were doing the samples. I like the original, like the first one they give you or whatever on the sample. It's just a straight, clear, you know. My wife's like, it tastes like gas. I'm like, yeah, it's the best kind.
I'm telling you, man, like when I was working at we're not even into the toy stuff yet. When I was working at the moonshine place at Myrtle Beach before they closed down, the Palmetto moonshine was fantastic, and that ice cold, just clear moonshine, it was awesome. But yeah, the apple pie is my favorite as far as the flavored stuff. But I'm interested in that key lime. See how that is.
I told my daughter, I said, your grandpa's daddy used to make this out in the barn.
Facts. So we're not far from a very popular historical moonshine area. Popcorn Sutton wasn't far from here. All right, we've talked about popcorn Sutton, moonshine, holsters. I guess we did talk a little bit about toys, but we are going to talk more because this is the indie. We mentioned this last week. This is the #1 rated indie news podcast or indie news. I don't want to call it a podcast. Indie news show on YouTube.
That was podcast too. I think we're number 2 in the world behind
was it all
Ryan show.
Okay. As voted on by 100%, it is a 100% thumbs up, 5-star review to when polled by the 2 people hosting the show. So, I mean, you really can't. There's no debating that. So, thank you to us for voting for us for the best indie news show out there. So, shout out to both of us for doing that. Shout out to Laurel and Hardy for being funded. I had no doubt it was going to get funded. Their goal was so insanely low, but I'm glad. I'm obviously stoked. So good job, Wandering Planet Toys, for getting that going. And I am 100% certain that will not be the last 6-inch figures we see from them. If you start talking about 3D printing, you cover all my hobbies in one stream. Actually, I would love to have Larkin and or Fire Talks on here to talk about 3D printing, because this fella does 3D printing too. So
I got a cantina behind me.
He could share some 3D prints.
I'm an amateur though. I don't, I will tell you, when Larkin and Fire Talks told me one thing, it changed everything with my printing. I was having so much issues, and they just told me one little setting fixed tons of problems.
Oh yeah. Jeff Morris says #1 podcast on YouTube that is on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, hosted by 2 guys that collect toys and talk about moonshine. It's statistically
good demo.
accurate.
Good demo.
We found our niche. Like I says, I nominated you guys to be the #1, and I voted, so you got 100% of the vote of 1. I mean, you can't. I don't know many people that could say that exact thing about this show and be any less true. We're talking like politicians. None of it matters. So let's start talking about the indie. We've been on here for 20 minutes. Let's start talking about some of the news. And one thing I'm excited about, and I know Larkin is too, because he's finally putting out videos about stuff.
Yeah, about time.
It is Operation Monster Force, and I know it's been out. Like folks that pre-ordered and ordered from Fresh Monkey Fiction directly, they had their stuff for a while, but now it's fully out on retail at Big Bad Toy Store. And I wanted to go through here because first I wanted to talk about what's in stock at BBTS. This is not sponsored by BBTS. I'm not an affiliate of BBTS. But I went in and ordered quite a few actually. Am I still logged in? I don't think I'm logged in. No, I'm not logged in. That's good. I guess that was a good place to have stopped, shared that before I showed, just in case I was logged in. But so I'm going to go through. You have not ordered any of these yet?
No,
right?
I'm gonna get some now after watching. I watched B's videos and I watched Larkin, so kind of sold me. I know of like 3 that I want for sure.
So, with that said, I'm going to go through what's available on BBTS, starting with the Delta Red Urban Operations Trooper. And I think it's one thing I think is cool on here is they do go through a bit of a bio on there because
and that's pretty cool.
I didn't know the fiction, but now I like it even more. So this is the Delta Red. I did not get this one, which I'm probably going to at some point, either at a show or through BBTS. It was just starting to add up too much, and I wanted a little taste of everything.
Yeah.
But this is basically their standard army builder trooper, vampire trooper is what it really is. Love it. It absolutely could be used outside of Monster Force for any military line. I think this would be a great one to have. Maybe a head swap, a human head swap, or just leave this helmet on. I think they look great. I know from I did get the Dracula exclusive, the red translucent Dracula. I loved it. Like for a figure like that to pose the way it does and still be a translucent figure, I knew that their main figures had to still be good. And from what Larkin says, they are. I haven't watched his videos because I did order these and I want to kind of be fresh. But I think they look awesome. They come with a ton of accessories, but this one I did not get. What I did get, I think, we go on down. There's some more here to pre-order. I did not get this one either. The Sleepwalker Obsidian Elite.
Yeah,
I love the mask. I love how it looks, but I didn't get it. I do
kind
sort
of
of have a reason.
Dracula and Van Helsing and
the main players, right?
Yeah,
like the whole idea
is guys. Yeah,
yep. So I did too. I went in on the main players. I love the way this looks, but I didn't. I did not go in on it. Love the guns. They did a great job with the guns. Now I think we're going to get into ones I actually did. Nope, I didn't get this one either. I didn't get the heavy weapons, which is this. I love the gas mask.
Yeah,
that looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, that right there looks fantastic. But I didn't get that one either. So I think that might be where. Okay, I did get Dracula.
Kind of wish he come with a few more accessories because it seemed like all he just comes with a sword.
He's Dracula. What else does he need? But yeah, it's a sword and an extra head and hands. And it's the same setup the translucent one came with, just not translucent. But I think it looks cool. And I think I'm putting my thumb over the screen like you guys can actually see it. I mean, I think you can do things with that with a head swap, and do.
It looks like Drew McIntyre.
He does look like Drew McIntyre. That's right. That's fantastic. He does look like Drew McIntyre. The Nocturnal Trooper. This one I did get. So this was
I think that's the one I want. Yep.
It's the black and red for me. It's definitely the way I like to go, and that's. I know I'm missing some of the chat here, but we'll get back. I promise we'll get back to it shortly. So I did get this one, the Nocturnal.
Yeah, I like the mask.
Trooper. I love the black and red. Yeah, love it. Absolutely. That's why I had to get it. I'm a sucker for black and red, so that's what I had to do. So I did get Nocturnal Operations Trooper. I also got the Forgotten King. I think he looks great. I did not get the translucent version of him for that exclusive, but main villain, gotta have him. I think he looks awesome. I love the
Did you
suit.
get
I think
that? I know you collect that the Four Horsemen stuff. Did you get that Pharaoh set that comes with the?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. There's also a
they
play
look.
set or something, some accessories too, right?
Oh yeah, man. There's a ton that'll work well with
So that might
Forgotten
tie
King.
in with that.
Yeah. I could absolutely use. You could 100% use both of those. Well, everything that comes with those. I'm looking up at it now. 100%. You could use that with Forgotten King easily. Also got Crimson Moon Division. This is the Sleepwalker version I got. So
Okay.
I got this.
I might have to think about that one.
Yeah, because
really
I
knows
also
the
went
red.
in on like the Fresh Monkey Fiction Crimson series that's coming out.
Oh yeah.
And this will fall right in line with that. So, yeah. So I went with this with the red because it was just different. So, like, I love that. It's awesome. It's kind of World War II looking. Love that. Plenty of accessories. Yeah, went with this one for sure. And then I feel like so what did I get? I got Dracula, Forgotten King, Nocturnal Operations, Crimson Moon, Sleepwalker, and Declan. Yeah, Declan Van Helsing, the main protagonist.
Yeah.
So, yep, went in for him to complete like the main guys. Now they also have for pre-order up season 2, which see, now I didn't get this yet, but I will. The season 1 Kilowog Night Hunter. It's up for pre-order.
Oh,
I will get this. Love it.
okay.
I can't wait for more of the monster-y figures to come out. Those are going to be awesome. But yeah, I will definitely get.
Yeah, that looks interesting.
Get him. For sure. Then the accessory packs are fun. That's all well and good. But I will. Let's look at some of the season 2 stuff that's up for
And I'm
pre-order.
glad to hear that like the quality is really good because that's what I was kind of like. I don't know.
Listen, I knew that when I got the translucent one in, how good it was. That these had to be at least that good. And with Larkin, I mean, like I said, I haven't watched his videos yet because I want to, you know how that goes. But I know that he is a big fan of how smooth the articulation is. So I'm glad to know that carried over. Love this. They're getting into the monstery stuff again. Includes the Kilowog portrait. So the werewolf head sculpt there. Love how that looks. For season 2, you got the Dr. Caligari, another main player. He's kind of like the Dr. Mindbender of the whole set. Yeah, very cool.
I like that. Man.
Yeah, love that. Comes with his handgun. Yeah, he's basically the Dr. Mindbender brain genius of the series. You get the Donner Party. Yeah, well, I think this is more like the undead. Yeah, but look at that. I love that the Donner Party. I think that's pretty clever. Yeah, so you've got your machete, couple love that Winchester, cloth goods. Love the flag bandana right there on his right arm. I think that's cool. So that's the Donner Party. We got Lieutenant Griffin.
The Mummy.
The Eraser. So Invisible Man. Yeah.
Okay.
Translucent head sculpt.
So okay.
The Invisible Man. I love that. I think it's smart. But also, they include the translucent hands to go with the translucent head. So if you want him to be invisible, you've got the options, which I think I would probably leave him invisible and maybe use that head sculpt, the wrapped head sculpt on something else. I think it's very clever. Then the Halloween boy. Love that. So getting a lot more into the monstery side of things with season 2. Apophis Legion, Undead, Phantom Court. So there's your I love that's so cool.
Yeah, I like that one. Got the chunks I'm missing.
Yeah. Phantom Ops.
I don't know what a dead zombie needs with nods, but okay.
Whatever they want. Then you got the Monster Force Season 2 Apophis Legion Recon. There's your Ranger.
Well, that right there sells me. Got a boonie hat. We're going.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You got your boonie hat on. Let's see. Season 2 Terror at the CTU.
Huh.
I think that's cool. Nice.
Got
couple different head sculpts and helmets there. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
That's I don't mind the little bit higher price than most average stuff because you're getting like multiple heads already in the pack.
Love this one too. Phantom Corps Spec Ops Detachment. That's cool. So yeah, I think season 2 is going to be a hit with me. Black Watch. So there's your Man in Black.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be a Kit Basher's dream. You've got the General.
See, that would work well with a lot of stuff. Got different heads.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if, and somebody else that's a bigger Fresh Monkey Fiction fan than me, I'm pretty sure these head sculpts are intentionally reminiscent of other characters. Like I feel like these head sculpts are meant to be able to be someone else, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like I feel like the one on the left would be like General Ross.
Yeah, like General Ross, but doesn't he kind of look familiar? I don't know. I don't think that Fresh Monkey Fiction did any of this by accident.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's some of the season 2 stuff. You got the season 2 Black Watch head sculpts. So extra head sculpts there.
Interesting.
Head and hand pack. And then we've got the access. Look at that. That's an awesome head sculpt with that skull.
Skull mask. Yeah.
All right. You got your shield. All right. So there's, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be, at the very least, almost all in. And I think they've got me wanting to order multiples of a couple things to do multiple head sculpts that come with them.
Yeah, I feel like I'm sold now too.
Yeah, I'm in on them for sure. Let's see. Let's go through the chat a little bit so we're not ignoring people. The Wolfman, can't wait. Yeah, agreed. That's going to be awesome.
That wolf's cool.
I think I mentioned how many I ordered. I think I went through all those. Ian, the new Black Series Wolfman Pirate, would fit nicely with Monster Force 112.
That is a good looking figure.
Yeah. Ordered a couple of Monster Force figures. They look pretty good. I absolutely agree. They took my money. Wonder if Animal Wares of the Kingdom heads will fit on Monster Force bodies. I don't know. Let's find out. I got the translucent Dracula. Now, one thing with the translucent one I have to be careful of, I think it's just because the plastic is softer. What tends to happen on him is I pull, so it's got the double jointed neck.
Oh, okay.
And ball joint at the head, and I always end up pulling out the neck joint too. So I may not be able to find out. Yeah. Larkin, you're in here. I can't get a grip on it to pull it out. Sorry. I'd love to find out for you, but I think the ball joint at I keep wanting to pull the whole head off. So if I do find out, or if Larkin wants to take a look, but I do love the figure. I mean, that's just a cool looking little Transocean dude. Shit, it posing though. Issue 1 of Monster Force available online for $250. I think I will read that. Wait a few months to get mine in hand. Tactile Vamps guarantees. Yeah, I know they're gonna. I'm not an army builder, but yeah.
Yeah, I see me like kind of incorporating them with Joe, like as you could do Cobra working with the evil forces of the occult.
Oh yeah, sure. Definitely interested as well. The FN Scar is beautifully painted. Only grabbed a 3 main on a couple. Yeah, I had to go. I probably loaded and emptied my cart like 5 times. I was like, I want this, but I don't want that. I want to get the main guys, but I read the bio of Dracula, I think it was, and then I got a little bit more of a taste of the story, and I was like, man, I like where this is going. Haven't grabbed any of these yet, but that Forgotten King looks amazing. I think the Forgotten King is going to be I think a lot of these are going to be kit bash fodder, because I don't want to. Someone sent me a picture of like a Photoshop kit bash that they want. I don't want to say it because I mean other people think of it too, but I don't want to steal his idea, even though I'm going to steal his idea. There was like a kit bash that he did that looks phenomenal. I know other people are going to think of it, but Crimson Moon looks all. I know I went way deep on their Crimson Moon, way deep. 4 Horsemen Frankenstein creature. Yeah, I've got him right over there, and you're right. I will probably use that. The wolf is huge. Does anyone know if these were based off the cartoon? I don't.
I know it's a cartoon.
Don't know. I did not, until these are the first times I've heard those words linked together, so I didn't know there was a cartoon. He's their Frankenstein so far, the Donner Party. He's a culmination of the Donner Party. I guess the zombie Frankenstein of what was left of that is grotesque and awesome. Yep. You get a figure stand too. Yep. The Dracula one came with like a bloody figure stand. They do like to do intentional head sculpts. Yes, they do. I think Yoda Man is here. He's asking if I'm pretty sure he's wanting to know if the Wolfman's got nards. And that's from the movie in the 80s. What was it called?
Yeah.
Monster.
It
wasn't called Monster Force. What was it? It was
Monster
no,
Factory?
it was no. Now I
The
can't think. I love that
the
movie.
monsters, right?
Yeah, because he kicks him in the nards. It's like kick him in the nards. Monster Squad. Yeah. The Wolfman don't have nards. He kicks him and says, "Oh, Wolfman's got nards." Yeah, that's awesome. Monster Squad.
There we go. Yeah,
classic.
Forgot about that almost.
House Hendo with Crimson Moon coming. I want to go full underworld with werewolves versus vamps. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Thank goodness. No, I'm actually not wearing pants. I just have a full below the waist tattoo of blue jeans.
I'll be right back. I got to resupply.
Top off.
Yeah.
Hey, K-Mac. I was just talking some indie toys, going through some Monster Force first. And then, agreed, Machine Man. My wallet. I was having a hard time because I wanted to get these before they sold out, because I think they will. And I'm also going to Tfcon in exactly a couple weeks. So, but thankfully, the Tfcon exclusives so far are looking pretty terrible. So I'm not going to get any, or at least the only one that's been announced. yeah, I was certain that they were. There's a reason those gulps look the way they do, for sure. All right, so that's Monster Force. Also, want to take a look at what else did I have lined up for BBTS? There was something. Not that, not that, not that. No, maybe that was it. But I do want to go to ramentoy.com.
Yes, you did.
I want to go to Ramen Toy and look at the Great White because we're going to talk about the Great White because Ramen put out a notice saying that the Great White was going to start shipping soon. But if on the Ramen Toy fan group on Facebook, you're starting to see folks overseas get theirs already. Folks that live much closer to where they come from than we
I
do.
saw that somebody made an aquarium.
I'm seeing a lot of folks in Singapore and China starting to get theirs in, and it looked awesome. I was going to share that, but it's not mine to share. You know what I mean? So I don't want to share somebody else's stuff without, at least giving them credit. And I don't know him well enough to do that. But yeah, they made an awesome aquarium out of it. But you should start seeing. I'm looking forward to this. I think this looks awesome. I pre-ordered it way back when it first became available at PowerCon last year, I think, last year. What's up, Chad? It's Chad. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I'm going to start calling it $2 super Chad. Appreciate you. Love you, mean it. He knows I love him. He lives in the barren desert wasteland, and I send him pictures of the beautiful mountains, and it makes him hate me. But thank you very much, Chad. Much appreciated. Love you, mean it. Everybody watch It's Chad. If you want to hear some hilarious rants in cars. The one thing you'd have to know about Chad, though, I think I have to warn you about, is he holds back. Like, you want him to say more about how he actually feels about something, but he's a little too reserved.
Yeah, bottled up.
I just wish. So here's my advice to you, Chad. Just let it out, man. Don't hold it in. Let it out. People will appreciate it. That's just some friendly advice. You don't have to take it. Don't, chill out. Appreciate you. So the Great White, love it. Seen a few videos on it. Love how it looks. Love how it transforms. Glad to see that it's starting to make it into people's hands. And I am absolutely looking forward to getting it myself because loved the first release. Can't wait for this release, and I'm sure we'll see multiple. I would assume, based on the track record, we will see multiple versions of the Great White too. So, looking forward to that. Hey, Ninja Bill is here. Thank you, sir. Long time no see. Glad to see you. Larkin's Lair is sucking up to Chad for some reason, and agreeing that this ridiculous small, who buys small scale stuff? That's just silly. Basically legend scale action figures. That's who would do that. 118. The Lord scale of dollies. Coming in here with that BS. That's right. That's that to steal his tagline. That's that bullshit. Chad has mellowed because of Zen. That's right. I agree. So yeah, good. That's good news. Great White is shipping. Did you order this?
I don't know. I feel like I did.
Did you get the first
sure. I've got any emails, but I can't remember.
Well, I haven't got any emails for you.
I bought the tanks.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a bunch of tanks.
Did you get the first Machina release?
Yep.
Yeah. I would be surprised if you didn't get this. Yeah.
I will have to look. I think I did, because I don't remember the price, but it was what was it? Was it 145? 170?
I don't remember. I got it.
don't know.
I ordered it at PowerCon when he made it available to attendees of Power, or was it Joe Fest? I can't remember. Maybe it was Joe Fest. Because like it was that brief period where it was the early bird. Also, your shipping was included if you ordered it at the time, so the price was a little different.
I feel like I ordered it, but I'll have to go back. I don't even know how to go back and look. I'll figure it out, but I feel like I did.
I'm very heartbroken that I'm not going to see this fella at Tfcon. I found out he's not coming, so that sucks. I spent a lot of time talking to him on the show floor.
I won't be there.
Tfcon. Yeah, but I'm going to miss him.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm going to miss him because he's been there before when we've talked. And to date, you have never been there.
That's true. They're going to have one in Charlotte, because it's just can't see.
I agree. I would love for them to have one in Charlotte. I think that would be awesome. All right, so that's our ramen toy update. Let me remove this, and let me take that away. Stop that screen. Let me lower that. Open this. And we've got some new images. They will load up slowly but surely of another thing that I've been waiting on. No. Window. There we go. Share. Boom. How's that coming through?
Yeah.
So this is from Riot Press, and I guess this also includes the Ramen Toy update. This is from Riot Press and Ramen Toy. This is American Ninja X. This is a Patrick's picture, and it's in hand. So he's got the figure in hand painted of American Ninja X, and we've got a few more. This was from his Facebook update. I think we've shared these or similar photos on the It's News Facebook, but there is, man, that looks good. That looks like it would fit right in line with either Marvel Legends or G.I. Joe or Action Force.
Yeah.
But yeah, love the star on his chest. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think it will do it, but I think at one point they were going to make it where the star could come off and be a throwing star, like off of his chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen here, but I think that was originally a plan. And then the other half of this, it's not American Ninja X, it's U.S. Assassin. Yeah, U.S. Assassin. Love this sculpt too. Same body, new paint, a little bit different mold, same articulation. I love how this looks. The like partial star across his chest, going around to his obliques. Love the sword, the hilt of the sword. Absolutely love how that looks. And there they are side by side, American Ninja X and U.S. Assassin. Now, these will be available soon on Indiegogo. And I think I have a link in the description to the preview page or the waiting page on Indiegogo, but if not, I'll add it. But both of these will be available there.
Okay.
On the right, U.S. Assassin. On the left, American Ninja X. And they both will have unmasked head sculpts that you may or may not recognize if you are an 80s movies fan. Once they come out. And there's another close-up of U.S. Assassin.
Yeah, I like
that. Looks good.
Yeah.
The gray, red, black, blue, white. That's a phenomenal color scheme. Love that. Hop into the chat. Where did I? Oh, Junkion. This is where I left off. Junkion saying that he missed so much. I don't know if you mean of this update or of the the possibilities of ordering Great White. Ramen could have sold me on on a bridge layer if shipping was included. Shipping is expensive. It just is.
I didn't get a bridge layer just because I never really liked bridge layer.
I think I did get a bridge layer. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with any of these vehicles. None. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I'm already out of vehicle room back here, so this whole setup's going to have to change.
Yeah.
Just for vehicles, because I ordered 2 tanks. I'm pretty sure I ordered the bridge layer kit. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just too big. I don't know.
I got the tank and the phalanx, I think.
Yeah. So I ordered the Desert Tan.
Oh yeah, you got the Mauler.
Yeah. And then I ordered the standard Hunter with, and I think I got the phalanx. I may have gotten the bridge layer too. I cannot remember. I'd have to look. Do you have time to talk about the Lord scale? That's right. That's gonna be, Chad, if you and I ever get a chance to do a skit together, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna knock on doors and we're gonna dress up in
slacks on, white shirt.
Yeah, white shirt, slacks. We're gonna rent a tandem bike, and we're gonna ride around a neighborhood, and we're gonna knock on doors, and that's what we're gonna do. That will be the skit that we do. Or you can come knock on my door. You can knock on my door. Talk about the scale of the Lord.
Marcus says if you did the Lord scale, you have room for all the vehicles.
Oh, don't! Why you got to say that, Larkin? That's see, he's in. Yeah, no. The one Lord scale vehicle I have is that badass truck from Joy Toy. That was awesome.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, there you go. Three's company. Yeah, thank you, Jehovah's Witness.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Knew somebody would rock out with a nice quick pun. I thought they announced they were switching. Oh, maybe you're right. I could be wrong. They could be going to quick Kickstarter. Either way, it doesn't. It's fine. Will you let me rent a tank? Sure. You want to do photos? I'm good with that. I just didn't have room to justify a tank. Yeah. I don't either. I really, really don't.
Yeah, I don't. I don't either. Dragonfly's
really don't.
coming soon. Don't know.
Now let's see. Now, what was our topics? We had so we did what we wanted to talk about here. We did Monster Force. We did American Ninja. We did Ramen Toy, and okay, let's do one more, and then we're going to get a quick update on the toy drive, which I'm going to go film something soon in relation to that, because stuff is starting to come in. I did not talk about Zombie Tramp because my wife is probably watching, and you guys got me in trouble last time showing zombie titties on here, and you're trying to get me kicked out of my own house. My wife is very kind, very loving, very patient. Zombie titties ruined everything. So if we have a fight in this house, it's your fault, Junkyard Crafts and Bills. So no, I did not show Zombie Tramp on here this week. It's been banned. That's not true. She didn't. She laughed about it. But let's keep flipping through the photos. This is very exciting to me, and I really don't know why it's not hitting the internet more often. Freaking first look at the Mamba figure and scale. Now this is
huge.
Jason put out the photo. Of course, he's with no arms right now. This is just really for height to show the. And it maybe there'll be some shrinkage, once the final mold comes out. But I put together from AWOC issue 1 a side by side with Mamba and Pale. The Mamba and Pale is obviously one that Jason put out.
Hmm.
You can see the R10 back there. I think he must have got Death's Head on the desk, so he ordered that. But this is General Mamba beside Pale, and I don't even know if you know what I'm going to say it. I'm just going to say it. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying it. I don't care. Jason will have to forgive me. I'm pretty sure, not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure the next version of this mold that we get will be the one that's in the picture over there beside the Gennari. The one that's from the comic book. So that'll be the second mold, I believe, that we'll get. So the first mold on the left is General Mamba. And I believe the second time we see this figure, it will be the army builder to the right, which I think is awesome. That there will get more than one option of that. Love it. Let's see more chat. I'm looking forward to this. I love this first look. I think he's massive. What do you think? You definitely getting Mamba, or you did get Mamba?
Did it?
Did you do the Kickstarter?
I think so.
I'm trying to think if you did or not. Either way, you're going to.
I don't know. See, these are not questions I really ask, because if I ask, then there's too many other questions. Like, oh, I spent way too much money.
Yeah.
So
that's what, like, a lot of folks get really ticked off about how long it takes Kickstarters to roll around. I'm a fan of it because it's money I spent a year ago and it doesn't feel like I've spent it. By the time it rolls around, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's strictly a head game. So
that's why I like to do, when I get 6 boxes on the porch. I paid for this last year.
Look what Derek said. He sent me over the fully painted piece today. Derek,
I think it looks like about 11, 12 inches tall. I swear.
You have 30 seconds to send me that picture. No, I'm just kidding. Of course not. Derek has NDAs and all this kind of stuff. He can't do that. Come on, Derek. We're friends. Endless Fable says Mama doesn't need to shrink. Okay, these Horde Troopers have the worst QC of any Masterverse figure I've opened so far. Overcosted troop builder with a limit of 3. Was the QC good on yours, Enewtabie?
Yeah, no issue.
Well, that sucks if that's the case. What?
I mean, the joints are tight, I would say, but
tight like a tiger.
Tight like a tiger.
Lone Drag still ranting. Waited 6 days for something that could have been here in 2, and they're not even good. Well, there you go. Lone Dragon doing reviews in the chat. He's going to ask if he can share the painted picture.
Oh.
Well, if you do, I will show it gladly. Awesome. Yeah, so really looking forward to that. I think that's great. While Derek finds out if he can defeat his NDA, we can talk about the toy drive. So I don't have anything to show right now from it. I wasn't able to get over there and film, but I will. But I wanted to be I want to be as transparent as possible when it comes to this thing, because I've had the chance to travel around, see a few places. We've linked up with at least 2 possible places for distribution. One that is already distributing things, but again, nobody's really in the mood to deliver or fish out toys right now. I mean, they're still finding people. There was someone found the other day that hasn't had contact with anyone for 22 days. So they finally
I saw that.
Finally got them everything they need. So there's still folks. They're still finding out stuff about it. I mean, what we're seeing too now is more and more folks are getting Wi-Fi access and their phones are working, which I think that's pretty much fixed now. Power's coming back on, things like that. So you're starting to see more videos come out of like firsthand experience of what's going on.
Yeah.
Because now these people can share things because they have that ability now. They didn't have it for 3 weeks almost. So we do think we have, at least in some way, distribution. Actually, one of the places that we went to reach out for distribution was a church I volunteered at to help hand out clothes and stuff. We handed out, man, so much awesome stuff, like generators, bales of hay for horses, some cattle that got some hay. So we have folks coming by donating trailers of feed and hay. I thought that was awesome. Lots of cool stuff. We handed out dog kennels for folks that their dogs have to have a place to stay too. So all that. Anyway, in the process of doing that, there's potential. This isn't set in stone yet, but there's potential for an event to happen where we invite folks to come by this church, and we're gonna have hot dogs, drinks, sodas, and they will have some wrapped presents that have gotten there, some unwrapped. I mean, they're really well organized, and I am not. So there's potential there for a really cool way to get this stuff out, as well as we recently got word that an entire orphanage got wiped out in an area. So we may, depending on how much stuff comes in, we may be able to set stuff aside specifically for that orphanage. I'm going to put on the banner now just a reminder for everyone, in case this is your first time here. What I'm talking about is the Great Smoky Mountain Toy Drive. I teamed up with a local store in Haywood County, North Carolina. One of the affected, but one of the least affected area. And I don't want to take away from anyone who suffered here, but compared to what other people went through, it was not much. I don't want that to sound wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There were people that got it a lot worse. Anyway, teamed up with a local toy store here. We're doing a toy drive where you can either you can help out in a couple ways, multiple ways. Go to our Facebook, the It's News, or my Facebook, Cato's Collection Reviews. Share the video so that folks know about it. You can go to sassafraspost.com and donate. What you're doing when you donate, you're not just donating money. We're not handing out money. So I don't want it to come across as we're just giving out money. We're not. But when you donate to sassafraspost.com, what it does is it allows the ladies that work there to pick out a toy of that value or multiple toys that equal that value, put it into a bin, and hold it until we can disseminate these toys out to folks. The other option is on the address on the screen that's panning across the screen. You can mail donations to Sassafras on Main, care of Toy Drive, 196 North Main Street, Waynesville, North Carolina, 28786. You can mail toy donations directly to them. They'll set them aside. They're just going to sit until closer to Christmas until we can get these toys out to folks. So share that information, help out if you can. However you do so is up to you. And a lot of stuff is coming in. We've crossed the $2,000 amount for monetary donations. So $2,000 worth of toys directly from Sassafras on Main. And at least that much or more incoming in direct toy donations to the store. So really awesome stuff coming in. I know that the weeks are getting long. I know the longer it goes, the easier it is for folks to just get back into the routine, but these people are still in need. They're still getting supplies. They still need this stuff. So if you're able to, please do. If you aren't able to mail or donate, share the information. It's not a monetized video. I'm not trying to make a dime off of that. If there was a way I could share it and not gain anything from it, I would, but it's views, it's whatever. I don't care. But that's the only way I know. You can go to sassafraspost.com and watch it through there, whatever you want to do. Anyway, that's the update. So probably in the neighborhood, I don't know the value of the toys. I'm gonna probably in the neighborhood of 4,000 total between direct donations and mail-in toy donations, but it is just a shot in the dark because I'm not calculating the value of all these toys when they come in.
Yeah.
But I know that we've had stuff come from all over the U.S. and thanks to Ace at Ramen Toy, I can now say that the toy drive was international.
Very cool.
Because he sent a rather large box. He brought it over with him from Singapore to go, and he mailed it out from while he was at New York Comic Con. So cool. I mean, I'm torn on how to thank people because you never know if someone wants their name given out on social media or YouTube. So I'm just going to do a blanket thank you to everyone, unless they mention themselves that they donated. You know what I mean? Because if I don't know your username and I don't want to give out your real name, just know that I'm grateful, and it will hopefully I will be able to fit. And another thing I don't want to do, I know I'm talking about this too much. So I had an idea to go out and talk to folks that have survived the storm. The only issue I have with that is I don't want to put a camera in these people's faces. Yeah. And I don't want to show their property. Mountain folk are really proud.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want to show them at their worst. Right. And I definitely don't want to show them at their worst for views on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that. I will, if I can, if we do some sort of event, I may ask as we hand out stuff if folks want to take a picture or something as a thank you to the folks that donated. I'll give them the opportunity to do that, but I won't require it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Like, you want to take a picture with your kid holding a new toy or the new present to say thanks to the folks that donated, I'm all for it. But I will also be completely okay if they go, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Cool. You don't have to.
Yeah.
So that's the update on the toy drive.
I sent 30 pallets of stuff up like week 4 last, and
sweet.
Yeah, and it was enough. Not for you know.
I know. I'm just kidding.
And for what I do, and my guys were saying, like it's difficult. Like, first of all, getting it there, right, and then putting it where it needs to be, and then dealing with, like, you got people, you got other entities who try to get involved with it and get it dispersed to where it needs to go. So that's pain, but
oh yeah. I also, sorry, I just got a text message. That's awesome. I just got a message from a fella named G.I. Dave. G.I. Dave Toys. I met him last year in Asheville at a toy show in Asheville. He lives in Asheville. Was definitely affected by the storm, at least for the sake of power and water and all that stuff. But I think damage-wise, he was all right. He also is helping with the toy drive. So great guy, fantastic. I met him and bought some Savage Crucible that I had missed out not ordering through the Kickstarter. Hey, that's Mike McMahon. Awesome. He's the brains behind U.S. Assassin.
Oh, okay.
So, Riot Press, Patrick is the man behind American Ninja X. Mike McMahon is, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but the mind behind US, either that or he's just a great big fan. But I think I'm right the first time. Alex B is here. Hey, I just watched it too. It was very enjoyable. Are there any specific things needed in the toy drive? All right, so here's what we've gone through. We do have someone that is apparently sending some bicycles.
Okay.
It's separate from what I was doing, but they were doing their own thing, and we're kind of merging it all into one location. So pretty sure we're going to have some bicycles for it. We originally, and I think that's still the case, are looking for new, unopened, unused. This isn't a garage sale. This isn't a chance for you to clear out your closet. You know, these are kids, not necessarily collectors. So these are kids that want new toys. New, unopened. Think along the lines of 15 years and under. Now, I'll also say this. Our audience is mine and Enewtabie's both is almost, if not 100% male. So I am of the assumption that most of the toys sent through donations that are noticed through us are going to be male. So keep in mind that there's going to be a lot of little girls that are going to want stuff. So, and we've had folks send girl toys as well. But if your gut instinct is to send little boy stuff, kind of keep in mind that some Barbie, some stuff that boys or girls could play with, things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna assume that it's going to be a very male toy oriented donation so far. So just keep in mind that some little girls are going to need some stuff too. Anyway.
I'm just saying my statistics say 78% male, 21% female.
That's 2024. That means nothing.
That's true.
I'm just throwing that out there. True Star Screamer says tried to donate some Super 7 figures to the local Toys for Tots. Oh, but bump. I've suffered enough. House Hendo, do you have an Instagram? Oh, wait. I think I have something. Very cool work you were doing. I'm doing very little. This is me getting the word out, and you guys are doing all the heavy lifting. So thank y'all. Spiro, Cato loves Mamba. Candygram for Mamba. That's a funny joke for me anyway. Candygram for Mamba. So Jason is here. Jason, Derek is trying to spill all your secrets. And I think we're about to spill them. I was mentioning G.I. Dave, and I don't want to read this if there's something. Oh, he's going to come up and see me with the delivery of some toys. Awesome. So, awesome guy. All right. Hold on. Holy crap. All right. Let me see how I can. Oh, I know what I can do. Let me do this. Let me go to StreamYard. Let's see if this will work. We're going to try something real quick without me having to upload something to the computer.
Famous words.
So we're going to have a reveal.
Breaking news. Hashtag.
We're going to have a reveal. Oh, sweet Jesus. Turn that camera on. That was like the old man camera, like I'm trying to log in on my phone too. It was like that. Let's see. How can I share from here? Let's mute that. Let's enter the studio. It's also video. All right. So it's also me. Let me remove me. Can I share? Oh, I know what I'll do.
Pick the right photo.
We're gonna. Yeah, it's a penis. No, I think I have a way to do this very easily, or at least just bear with. This is very professional.
None but the best.
We told you, it's the #1 rated podcast. Okay, this is. I think this is going to work. Do that. Go back into StreamYard. Go to brand. We're going to go to I'm going to figure it out. Oh, there we go. I bet this will work. Let's do that. This I guarantee you there's an easier way. Now,
make sure to hit the Control-Alt-Windows.
Now we're going to see if I can share these.
Bam!
There we go. So there is a painted version of Mamba, courtesy of Spiro Toys and Derek Chandler.
I'm not going to lie. If that was just like a statue, I would get that.
Right?
Right.
But wait, there's more. There's your scale painted.
Damn.
So
I know how big Thane is.
I was about to say, you know how big Thane is. And there's and that's Mamba standing behind them both.
Damn.
So there's that. And then we have Mamba and Pale. Man, that looks good. That looks so good.
Huge.
Man. Huge tracts of land. Love that sculpt. Love that paint. Love that scale. All right. What are the folks in chat saying about the Mizamba? There you go. I know this guy's a fan, so I'm sure.
Yeah.
Go over here.
Awesome.
Sure.
Here needs got some arm ink. Yep, got tattoos.
Nope.
Mm.
As an overlay. Ooh, man. Trying to make this share in a way that we can still see each other, but that's okay. Just do this. Do this right here. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, man.
Let's see. My wallet shivers in fear. Yeah, the indie streams. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Jason. And no, I'm not being very techie. That was absolutely not being very techie. That was me probably going the long way around sharing a photo from without having to like download it to the computer and then do it. We'll actually have let's take that off for now so we can talk to you fine folks. Actually have some press and product photography the weekend of Legions Con. Awesome. Thank you, Derek, for popping in and showing that. That's awesome. What are the folks saying? She's a beaut, Clark.
Oh. I was going to say the same thing. Then.
Were you?
Yep.
Thanks, Eddie.
Tattoos are amazing. This is some pro streaming. Only the best.
Only the best. We'll have them on display at Legions. Excellent. Pro streaming. What's up, 80s Toy Boy? Dang, I really need to go to Legions Con. Yeah, me too.
Armor sets for that buck. Good Lord.
I hope there will be armor sets for that buck. I mean, I know that on Thane, the only thing that's not removable are a lot of that's molded, isn't it? Yeah. Except for the shoulder armor and the forearm armor. Something. Oh, the armband is not removable.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I wish I was. I don't know. You know, cross stream. We do cross streams all the time. This is always streamed on both my channel and Enewtabie's channel.
So if you're watching and you don't know anything about my channel, just go there, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, become a member, send me a check, all that good stuff.
Send me a check, all that good stuff. All right, yeah, I miss you, Derek Chandler. You may not even been talking to me right now, but I do miss you either way. Raziel is here. I will be seeing Raziel at Tfcon. We are crossing the streams. But that's it, man. That's really all we had to talk about, and that's fine because we ended up talking about it for an hour and a half. So we went through some cool stuff. We went through Operation Monster Force, Ramen Toys Great White, American Ninja X, U.S. Assassin. We did some Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, kicking it old school.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up the U.S. Assassin and American Ninja.
I definitely am 100%.
Yeah, they'll go with a lot of stuff. So
yeah, I think they'll fit with. I mean, essentially any of the more. I mean, I think they'll work with Action Force, Joe, Marvel Legends. I mean, anything like that, I think they'll work fine with. Is there anything that we talked about tonight you're not going to pick up that you would just avoid because you weren't a fan? It's Mamba, isn't it? You every time we go off the stream, you tell me how much you hate Animal Warriors of the Kingdom.
Fucking Mamba.
Just kidding.
No,
that is not true.
That is very impressive, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, you can just leave it like it is as a statue, and you can sit down and
it looks cool.
Yep.
All I'm hearing is soon, Titan. Soon. I think with him having the painted samples in hand, I think it's going to be very soon. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate you sharing the Mamba sneak peek. Love it.
Yeah. Very cool.
Enewtabie, you know he does on Dragon. Get out of here with that nonsense. Yeah, I would love to go to Leeds of Con. I can't remember the dates right now, but my time is running thin as we edge up to the end of the year. But what you got, Enewtabie? What you got coming up? What you said you might have a video up for the night. What it is?
Yeah, it's already up, but I haven't really done much with it yet. Go check it out. It's on the Horde Trooper, right there on the channel.
One that Lone Dragon hates so much.
Yeah, he hates it. There's one little issue with a little paint blemish, swirly plastic on the sword. I don't really consider it a problem, but I got a bunch of stuff coming up, so check it out. Check out the channel, subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. Next week I'll be in Raleigh at a toy show. Inside Pitch Promotions. They do shows in Hickory. They also do a show in Raleigh a couple times a year, so I'll go to that one. If you're in the Raleigh area, see me, say hey.
That'll be cool. Legion's Con is the weekend after. No, I will not be there then. I will be very busy that weekend. As for me, YouTube hates me. My views suck. I have 10,600 subscribers, and I'm lucky to get 160 to 200 views. So I appreciate every single one of you that watch because doggone it, you matter, and you're here, and I thank you for it. So appreciate that very much. I will be part of a panel at TFCon on Sunday. I'm going to ruin everything. I'm going to get there and just be like the anti-fan. They have no idea who I am. I'm going to go up there and be like,
"Your Kato.
GoBots are better. GoBots are better. You all are idiots. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. But yeah, I'm very glad to be part of that. It's going to be myself, Patriot Prime, Rodimus Primal, Deluxe Baldwin. I think Bolt Matrix is going to be there. Is that it? I think is that it? I don't want to get it wrong because I don't want to leave someone out. But
the only panel I've ever been on is electrical panel, so I don't know.
So Rodimus Primal, Patriot Prime, Bolt Matrix, Deluxe Baldwin, and me. So there's going to be a lot of people going, yeah, who the is that? So it'll be fun. It'll be great. I will be a smart ass. I will do everything I can to make sure that I'm never invited back. And I just want to use it as a chance to talk about the toy drive to see if I can get more people to do cool stuff. But that is what I got going on. I do have I should have a couple of videos coming up soon. I got an add-on kit for Transformers 1.
I'll be curious to see how that goes. Because
it's a very simple upgrade, but I like it. I think I'm gonna like
it. What is it doing on here? Because it's got some a few things you can.
Is that the Studio Series one?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of gap filler. Yeah, a lot of gap filler.
Okay.
And a couple of new weapons. Like it gives him the rifle that he picks up like once in the movie, but it's like anyone can use it. It's an awesome little Cybertronian Transformers 1 rifle that you see a few times in the movie. But it's real simple upgrade. But man, the one that I did from Go Better for was it the Sunstreaker that I just did? Yes, I think it was. That kit was awesome. And it was mostly gap fillers, but man, it was very cool. Some of the stuff, like adding the fins to the way the guns mount on the back to give him his, that rear engine kind of gun look that he had in G1, but like the fin attachments onto that, so he has a spoiler on the back. Really cool, simple upgrades. Love it. I like upgrades. I think they're fun. I think they just can make a character or a figure feel a lot more solid.
Yeah.
And
that's why I buy like a lot of DNA stuff, like the
stuff
that I really care about.
Now I love upgrades that like really upgrade a figure, but I love a good gap filler upgrade that just because I hate waffly figures. I think it ruins a figure. I did see the robotic Buzz Lightyear, and I think it looks cool, but I'm not enough of a Toy Story fan to care. Rock Lords are superior if you learn nothing from the puppet. I don't take my advice from Velvet Americans. So he's not a real American. He's a little.
Can he even vote?
He's a sock puppet. He can't vote. He's not allowed to vote anyway, since he had gotten all that trouble during Roswell. DNA, and that's right. DNA.
It does look impressive, and I will say something controversial. I don't like animated.
I don't think it's controversial. Maybe it is controversial. I don't know.
I feel like a lot of people love it. I just never have liked it.
I don't even think I've watched more than one episode. I thought it was cool, I guess, but I don't know enough about it to care. I will say definitely go watch Transformers 1.
I'm gonna get it.
The trailers did not do it justice. That was a really, really good story. It had some humor in it. That's fine. I mean, they're not really making it for 50-year-olds.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, other people have to like stuff after we die. And
right?
That's just how it is. But they did a good job. Like I wasn't a huge fan of the voice acting, but it's fine. It was really an enjoyable movie. Much cooler and darker than anything the trailer.
Oh, really? Okay,
Did not do a good job of putting.
Because I got the feeling like it was going to be like a Pixar type
Oh,
Thing.
this is what I said. It's what I said when it came out. It looks like the first time I heard those, like the stupid gags and the bad Tfcon joke, I was like, "You got to be kidding me! That's just dumb." And that part still is. The whole Bumblebee saying bad Tfcon more than once is the dumbest thing in the whole movie. But as a whole, great. Really great. So thanks everyone. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the super chat from Chad, the super Chad, and keep watching. Thanks y'all for being here. I don't even know what video I have to go out on. I bet I know which one it is. Yep. Yeah. I know exactly which one it is. See you around like a donut. Quentin J. Bedwell and Cato bring you a Synchronized Bowels production. The Book of Jacob Kane. The Book of Jacob Kane is a supernatural fantasy set in the old American West. What happens when ancient evils awaken? One man is destined to save the world. The Book of Jacob Kane. Coming soon.